For my first grade, I took inspiration from the snow den. The picture that I've chosen to edit is this. The way the picture is edited, it appears to have shadows which add depth and dimension to the image. This is something I found interesting as it adds mystery and darkness to the scene, something I wanted to try and replicate. So moving on, I will then be adding a balance node in the middle, and at the end I'll be adding a LUT. So I know I shot in Canon Rec 709, so I'll set it to that. After that, then I'll be adjusting the lift, gamma, gain and offset to adjust it to the same wavelength as it is to the other photo, as well as looking at the vector scope to adjust it so it's the same lighting and stuff. Also, by changing the colours in the lift, gamma, gain and offset, it then changes the scene a lot, so I adjust through it to make sure it looks like the exact same as the other lighting in the other still photo. By using the vector scope, I'm able to have some sort of guidance to help me with what the lighting looks like in the still photo and compare it and help me adjust it to the level where the still photo is the same as the scene that I'm currently editing. So then what I do is move gamma towards blue a little bit and then gain up a little bit so it gives it a bit more yellowness, and then the offset is to be between the green and the yellow middle bit so it gives it a bit more of a warmy texture to the scene, by also putting the saturation down as well. Finally, I'll then be creating another node, and it will be a parallel node as I'll be using two nodes in one layer. I'll then be naming the node FP, which stands for focus point, as I'll be putting a circle in this node so then I can focus the shot in the middle of the shot. So then I will put down the radius slightly to focus more on the person on the stairs. I will then put the shadow to the lowest it can go to create an effect where around the shot is fading to black. I will then be adjusting the colour to make sure it looks the same as a still image. Now on to the next grade. I will then be making 3 nodes again, so the same as last time. And then I'll be adding my LUT, so I know I filmed in Blackmagic 4.6K Rec 709. So then I'll be adjusting my gain, gamma and offset again to make sure the wavelengths are the same and similar to the street view I'm using. By adding the LUT, I can see already that the image is way better than it was before. This is helping me as I can see that it's bright and the same as the other street one, so it's bright as well. So now I'm following the vector scope and looking at both images to replicate the same as my scene to replicate the same as the still photo that I'm using. So by adjusting the lift to yellow and more of a greeny yellow colour, and the gamma to more of a greeny yellow colour as well, it changes the effect of the scene. So the colours in the still image that I'm looking at is that kind of colour. So moving on to my third grade, I wanted to match the second grade with some footage filmed in a different colour space. But this is good as I can match them in DaVinci Resolve by using colour space transform effect, changing from the Blackmagic to the C-Log3. After that, I then use similar primary grading steps to match the photo in still image. So by using the gain, lift, gamma and offset, so moving them around to make sure the wavelengths are the same, so I can adjust it to the brightness and exposure to the scene. By putting up the colour boost, it will show more colours in the scene, and then it will show more colours more vibrantly as the colour boost is affected. Also, by moving the colours on the gamma and the gain was very useful as it affected it a lot, and got into that blue colour and on the gamma, and then on the gain going in between the yellow and red, it gives it a bit more of a brightness and colour to it as it matches to the still photo.